Hey everybody, before we get into today's video, I feel like we should open this orb together. It's the League of Legends 10th anniversary orb that you get from when this decides to load. You get from here. I've already got mine unlocked, so let's open it and see what we get. Happy 10th anniversary Poro. I know someone who liked that. 10th anniversary summoner icon and a 10th anniversary ward. All in one orb, so that's kind of probably what everyone else gets for this game mode. And I honestly think it fits. I don't know what these will be. I think that's either an legacy skin or an emote. What's the emote icon look like? Oh, it's a skin. You get a legendary skin from this. And that's worth it, I think. And a birthday skin. That's gonna be fun. Anyway, let's get right into today's video. Hi everybody, my name is Izl33. I like League of Legends. I've been losing a lot recently. I need to start winning. Yesterday's episode, I was depressed as fuck. Today's episode, I'm not in a better state, but hey ho, I want to win. 9.20 this version, TFT. And I've been trying out some strats today. I've been actually going on and off in my performances. Some games I've won, some I've lost. But we're hoping to honestly pick up something. Earlier you saw me open the first thing in the video you'll have seen is the Legends 10 orb, giving us the Poro emote, the ward, and the icon. Obviously, you should see people with them, and I'm honestly hyped for this 12 days of gifts. Can't wait to see the legendary skin that we get, and the birthday skin. I don't know who it's for. For some reason I think it might be oh no wait, it might be the legendary MF skin. Because there's the Tales of the Rift skins, which might be what we get. Could be a nanny, could be MF. Who knows? Because I certainly don't. Anyway, we're loading into this game. And we're after some standard champs. We go for a fairly simplistic team comp, something that will work late game. A Z there with a BF sword will work late game. We can activate a 9 trait bonus because he's running the BF. That being said, we could go ninja. Now ninjas are actually cropping up a bit more in this game mode, with the fact that you can go assassin ninjas, picking up the Akali, the Zed. Kennen and Shen could become assassins, which I'm not too fussed about. But obviously, if you run them, you're at risk. Also, ooh, that is a really good first drop there. The Z dropping in that does amplify our chances, really, of getting a really good game. So we're going to start with 5 coins, make that 7. Buy the Kha'Zix so we have another assassin for the team. A second one so we can obviously get the shop going. And yeah, this is a fairly good start. We've got 4 out of the 4 assassins to start with, so we can obviously look to upgrade these before the first play round. Got 2 rounds to do that anyway. Now I'm hoping for an item drop here. I don't think we can get a spatula. Nico's help wouldn't be too bad. I could definitely use that on the likes of the Kha'Zix. Lissandra though ain't too helpful. And yeah, we'll keep what we've got right now. There we go. Kazig's upgraded there. I'm actually going to save the coins that we have for the after this wave, so we can obviously look for 2-cost champions a bit more, as we'll be level... Well, no, we're still level 3. It won't really matter. So I might as well do it now. Pick up the Darius. So we have the Imperial link. And I forgot to signal the board, oh well. Plus it gives us the champion to lure the enemies out, which is another reason why we'll run him. Anyway, we do get an item drop here. Maybe 2 item drops. Yeah, 2 item drops. Go for a Spear of Sojourn or a Zeke's Herald. But I think it'd be better if we held on to our items right now. That's also a level 2 Darius. That is actually huge. So we'll shove the Z over here. Darius can just sit in the corner like a happy little camper. Could make a redemption. Would be nice. It's not necessary, but it would be nice. Now, we're going to keep Darius on the board purely because we want to get a Katarina into this team, and Kat is quite broken. Anyway, Darius will pull back the enemy team. He does have that really annoying Vayne, who's now being executed by our assassins. And I think he's going to win because that static shiv's going to actually destroy us. Something's happened with this guy. Who's he against? Valistine. Valistine is running... Oh! A very nice comp. I wouldn't call him low-life scum. I mean... Oh god. You can tell when someone's new when they're talking in all chat, but... This is not good quality video chat. It'll get me... It'll get me demonetized. Anyway. No clue what's happening right now. I kind of lagged there. And yeah, we actually win the round fairly strong against Lady Yuri. That's a name that Freya would probably like, who's my editor. Speaking of which, Will It Work has been postponed for right now because we're having editing issues. And when I say editing issues, the program she uses to edit has been non-stop crashing and killing itself. And so she hadn't been able to edit any of my Will It Works, which has been a problem. So sorry for inconveniences on them. I only found out this week that that's been happening, and I've been sent a crash report, and basically something on it's just crashing as soon as it launches. It's one of the plugins, so she may be having to install it, but she may have to reset her PC. Also, great ult there by our Katarina. Won us that round for us. And we're going to have to bank on that ultimate to win us rounds throughout this game, to be honest. So we're going to obviously build it up. How are we going to do that? Gunblade. It's a similar strat to how we run our Evelyn. Now, if there was a spatula in this, I would definitely go for it, but there is a Z. And the only issue is I'm not going to pick up Z. I'd rather pick up the Darius, because it's a bit more safer than running the Z. Actually, no, I could go for the volley, get the recurve bow. Recurve bow start is actually really good. That guy was being a dick there, blocking me. Anyway, we'll go for a itemed up. Luckily, we pick up this Z here. Now, you're probably wondering, But you could have itemed such and such there. Like, we could have got a GA for our for our Z there, and you'd be right. I'd much rather have the spatula combination for him, because he's the sort of character that I can get the spatula onto, create another assassin item, and transform another character into an assassin. Also, that was a very nice clean win there on a guy who was on 100 health. Yeah, he's dropped down in positioning. Good work by our 3 level 2s, because that's all it was down to. Darius just lured him out. The Imperial buff, I think, was on our Katarina that round. Yeah. So Imperial buff, if you don't know what it does, it doubles the amount of damage they do. So people run this so that their Katarinas or not Dravens actually are threats in teamfights. And so that's why we're running it. We want our Katarina to be a threat. The Darius is just there to distract, and late game we might switch the Darius for the Swain, because that will give us demon buff, and that works well with our Evelyn. So we basically double our traits that we have. Okay, so we're gonna just kill off this guy's backline. Darius and Garen are trading. Kha'Zix had ult for a while. Just said, nah fam, I'm not gonna ult. I'm a respectable man. That's literally what that round was. So we'll pick up another Darius here. Another level 2 Darius. Ooh boy. We could do with right now a Rengar or a Evelyn. We've got the Pike on our bench who will join the board eventually, like in a couple rounds. Unless we get a Rengar or an Evelyn, then they'll be joining the team. We actually got the double assassination that time. And we only get 1 drop from Krugs. It's a good item because we can stick that onto our Darius just so he can tank a bit more damage. That's all he's here for, is to soak up the damage from the enemies and distract them for as long as possible. Hence why he's positioned like so. Because basically enemies there will be pulled towards him, enemies there pulled towards him. Our assassins jump in behind and kill. So we look at what we have right now, and we could definitely do with some more items. Oh boy, we come up against the raw Mandy. With that Cassinan, gonna be annoying. Luckily we have got in his backline and killed a lot of his damage. The only thing being alive is now the Cassinan, and it's slowly but surely just gonna die. The one thing about Cassinan, when he gets swarmed, he's not that good. There's our Evelyn. She'll join the board now instead of the Pike, as much as I want to use Pike. Pike can actually come on board next round instead of the Evelyn though. We'll also pick up a Katarina. And yeah, this is a fairly strong team to start off with. We've got the pool. We're closing in on the full pool when he gets to level 3. Oh boy, you have a very strong looking team. And we're against it. Them demons and void, yikes. Luckily, our pull has worked quite nicely. The Darius is doing a lot of work there. Shame though it's not enough, as this guy's got level 4s in his team already. And them tier 4 characters are very hard to beat because they're built to be annoying and absolute pain in the neck. So we look at his team there. Ionic Spark just stops any of our team from gunning in. He's also got a Thief Glove on his TF, so there's strength in that. And the rest of his team's honestly just a pain in the neck to deal with. Anyway, we'll just reorganize our benches so it's a bit more tidy. And we're one Katarina away from a level 2. Once we get that, we should be okay. As we draw the guy in 4th now, who's got gunslingers. Ooh boy, I love gunslingers. Especially when one of them's a Jinx. Like, when you have an early Jinx, kind of just makes this nigh on impossible to win. So, luckily, we assassinate the Jinx quite quick and I get a double ping. Nice. And he's gonna probably flame me. I don't know why you'd flame in this game mode. But there is a spatula here. We're not gonna get it. I never get anything that I say. There's a Shen here. There's a Shen here. We're actually going to get what we want. We get the Kha'Zix. That was the other option on that board for us. It's a low-cost champion, so not many people go for it. People are going for the higher ones that we're trying to avoid because we obviously want to get our team leveled up. So we'll switch this Kha'Zix onto the board. He's a bit more useful with the Giant Spell on him. There's our Katarina, which will give us a level 2 cat. And we'll get her on the board. That is going to be a great pickup there. We could do with a spatula anytime now, really. A spatula drop could just change this game. And we'll close in on wolves soon, so that will be fun. And this guy has glacials, oh boy. Them glacials haven't done you well, because my team's already got into you and killed you. He's going out quite quick. Lady Yuri's got full interest though. You have to realise that. But she hasn't spent it. She also has a spatula. Oh well. There's a Rengar in our shop, so we can look to get him on the board. That'll take us up to 6 assassins because we have the Evelyn on our bench as well. Yeah, once we get Car and Darius up to level 3, we can start looking to expand our XP by buying XP. Okay. This shot round shouldn't be too hard. Garen's dead. Our Darius is just tanking, being a nuisance. Great ult out of our Pyke, stopping the Katarina ult. And yeah, we'll win this round. Against Pablo. And we're in 2nd place. The top person's still chilling there. I say that as a joke because I think he is using glacials. Yes, Rengar, we'll see what they're made of. They're probably made up of chopped liver, a slice of key lime pie, and nothing else. Anyway, we're hoping for a spatula drop here. Could make a big difference in terms of what we play. Spatula drop would mean I could play a Swain and having him as an assassin, giving us 3 out of the 4 Imperials. There is a legendary drop here. We'll check what that is in a second. It is a spatula. That is huge. And now we're at that point where I can do this, bang, bang, bang. And you're probably wondering, why have I done that? Well, my shop needed my bench needed clearing, so then I can pick up this car's eggs. Now, I'm thinking, do we sell the Z now for an Akali? Also, Yosimu's is now on the bench, because we put it onto a Z who's already an assassin, and the way they made it now is that you can't have double assassin buff. That was changed a couple of patches ago, because people were just stacking these items on top of each other. Here's the fun bit, we're just going to slowly kill off this car acid in. There we go. Win the round. Kazigs. And now it's time we sell our Z. You're probably wondering, what? Well, you sell him for the Akali. Because Akali, I just rerolled a Rengar. Oh well. There's level 3 Kazigs. Also a Kali in our shop. That it's still good. We're in a good position, to say the least. I can put this back on him, because he'll live a bit longer now. Obviously, we want his ult to go off, because it's going to be an absolute massive XE. And the rest of our team just slowly killing everything. Yeah, we've won this. Narrowly, because that Lucian was taking out everything, but we won. And we're sat with 5 out of the 6 assassins needed. Also, we can start chucking points into XP now, like I already have been, but it would be nice to get the Darius up to level 3. That's our next goal. So, in theory, we could stick this on the Darius and have him on the board. But I don't want to do that. I think it would be best if we get something that's a 4 cost, like maybe a Gnar, or something along those lines. Picking up a Kaiser wouldn't be half bad either. Also, really nice ult there out of our Katarina. Actually eliminated that guy from the round. Because it took everything low, they couldn't heal. That was so good. Shame though that we still lost the round due to a massive cannon ult. So I'm actually thinking moving the Darius to the middle of the field. And there's also a Kaiser and an Akali. We have options here. We either take the... Okay, we can take the Kaiser or the Akali here. If Kaiser gets picked up, we take up... Actually, no, I'm taking Akali. Akali with the Rika bow, pick her up, gets us a level 2 Akali. That's my logic here. I'd rather have the level 2 here, because it'll be a lot more powerful than running just a basic Kaiser. And it clears up board space. There we go. Also can pick up another Katarina. And we'll reroll our shop. There's another Kaiser. Akali and a Pike. Putting us in a very, very dominant position, honestly. Now, I'm thinking, do we make our Darius an assassin? No, is my honest opinion, but it's a good idea for now to think about it. Because he is our frontline. And having him just join the backline in killing things would be huge. And that was a really nice Katarina ult. Akali is doing work right now. So if we start looking to put items on her, we'll be in a good spot. Now our bench is full. So we obviously need to start buying XP to get our board with characters online. Obviously, once we get to level 7, we'll have tier 2 assassin buff, which is a nice thing to think about. And tier 2 puts us at 6. We have... Do we have 7 on the bench? 6 with Rengar, 7 with the Yosumus. We need to obviously get up to 8. And then 9. That was a really nice Katarina ult again. Kata's getting some good ults, she's just dying too quick, meaning we need to get something on her like a Gunblade to allow her to live a bit longer. Now, Kaiser would be a nice pickup right now. If we get her on the board, that is. Because then we can contemplate life with this team. I'm going to buy XP now. We're just in the XP grind stage now of the game. So I'm moving you up one more position. Because you need to be there available to distract. Okay, Raptors, fairly standard round here for us. Shouldn't be too difficult, but I've not got hopes up considering we have very minimal items on our champs. So... good ult out of our Katarina wins us around. And only 2 drops there is pretty embarrassing. I will put that though onto our Akali. And another Akali drop. We'll lock our shop. Now, do we keep it? Yeah, we'll keep it in the shop for now. Because we can get that soon. It's kind of annoying that we have an Evelyn base level in our team right now. Like, we could do with her being level 2 at least. Oh boy, you have a Jinx. Luckily, she's being killed by our Akali. Literally at the start of the round, that was the Akali's first target. It's a shame though, everything else in our team just got grievous wounded by the Pantheon. So I'm thinking we... Okay, first off, there. Second off, that. And now we can buy the Akali. And now we have Assassin buff to tier 2. That extra 75% crit damage and a 15% crit strike chance is great for us, because now we can honestly push opponents even harder. We've also got another giant spell. Oh, I can do that. Great ult out of our Katarina there. And yeah, that's the round win for us. Good work. Solid performance. We're still in this. Still looking for a solid position in. Say the fact that we're in second. So, the next goal is to honestly get our board. Well, bench cleared and board filled with higher level characters. And yeah, Rengar can go up to level 2 quite easily, we just need one of them to drop. Maybe in the carousel. Kaiser would be useful, get us up to 7 assassins. And then 8 would come from the Yomus, depending on whatever we get. Great ult there by our Katarina. Did a lot of work there for us. We're going to win this round. Narrowly not eliminating this guy. might make Darius an assassin. Would be interesting. Okay, so there's a GA here. Also a Dragon Claw. 2 huge items. Take GA. Stick that on our Akali. She's going to be popping out so much more damage. Which is what we want. She's our big boy damage dealer right now, isn't she? No, Katarina is. Ah well. There's a Rengar. Kali, get... Why ain't you... Oh, Lulu. Fucking Lulu. There we go. There we go. Nothing in the shop. Buy XP. Pretty simple. And yeah, our bench is looking a lot nicer. We just need to buy anything really now on our bench to obviously, well, upgrade the item on it. Oh boy, you don't run the Blitzcrank. I'm surprised. I thought he would. Huh. Our team just slowly but surely chipping away at this guy. I liked what our Akali was doing there. She was chipping away at them from behind and almost killed them all there. While the Kha'Zix was distracting him, even though he was pretty much dying. Anyway, we're in top 4. This is a very good game for us. Top 4 finish is huge. Also, we didn't win that round. Why is it showing that we did? Weird. So the guy below us is on 7 health. We're on 33. Frizzle 33. And we're against him. Oh boy. This should be fun. Our Kali didn't really get much of a life there. If you noticed. She had GA popped and it then immediately died. So I don't know what happened to her. Ooh, a Hush. That wouldn't be too bad. To say the least in terms of drops. Because obviously we can... Actually, do we make Darius an assassin? Oh, I'm thinking about this. It's hard thing to think about because we can obviously get him up to level 3 if we get 2 of them. We're closing on level 3 on a couple other characters, but they're very far away into comparison. They're like... They're 2 Arises, well, they're 2 characters away from being the same as him. So Hush is our drop, and honestly, that is a good item. It'd be good to stick that onto something like maybe the Rengar or even our Pike. I think Rengar it would benefit the most on. Ooh. I would. I would make her an assassin. But no. She don't fit in right now. As much as I wish that she did, she doesn't. Oh, a full noble team. Oh boy, this will be fun. Yeah, that's probably us dying. We don't. Hopefully we finish top 3. Please lose. Oh, he won. He beat the top guy. I was hoping he lost there. So we're in that sort of position in the game where I'm now uncertain on what to do. So I'm thinking now's the time. We just go full assassin. drop the Darius in as a assassin, switch out the Evelyn, because she's base level, she isn't as useful as this Darius. There we go. We've changed up the buff slightly. Also, my game's now lagging. Oh boy. Why is my game just decide to DC me? Oh boy. Huh. I have no control of this. And we're eliminated. In third, though. We did good there. We outlived the guy. And I don't even know what happened that round. The game just said, fuck you, and lagged me out. Which was fun. I don't know how it can say still in progress. I was eliminated. Let me have a look. Well, it's not going to show me anything. So I might as well end the episode here. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.